with the Giuliani shit now. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, they clearly hacked
okay,
it. They
so
hacked the
yeah, of
fucking
course they did. You know that
them or
shit
the
was just
Russians or
jacked.
somebody.
Who somebody
Like,
did? I don't know who, but okay. So the question that we didn't cover this last night with the Giuliani shit. So you saw the movie now. What's the deal?
um, I mean, I think he was. I like he like Borat busted in too quickly. I think Borat saw him like with his. I think he actually was tucking in his shirt, but like I think he was kind of lingering, right? Um, and then Borat bust in. So like I think if he had not bust in right away, I think Giuliani would have done something, you know,
In other words,
incriminating.
you think that he left too much open to
He,
deniability by jumping in.
I think that when he went and laid down in the bed like that, that's you know what I mean. That's he's already committed, right? Like
Yeah.
you don't go
Well,
like lay down in
did Borat
some
could
lady
Borat see
journalist
him?
room. I mean, I'm sure they like he was like watching the camera feed. Like he like comes in and pretends to be like he wants her to like give herself to Giuliani, right? Like that's the plan,
Mm-hmm.
as like a sex bride or whatever, you know, because that's
Okay.
like Kazakhstan's big export is mail order brides. So like he's trying to like give one to Giuliani, and um, he was like supposed to give this like TV star monkey, but then the monkey died in transit, so he was going to give it the daughter, and then he had second thoughts like
Right. Okay.
after she had already gone
All
to it,
right.
so he was like trying to get her out of it, so he like pretended to be a cameraman and like came in on them and like interrupted their conversation, and he was like, why don't you, come on, let's get out of here or whatever. And then she was like, no, I want to do it. So she stayed back, and then he walks out, and then they proceed into the bedroom. They
All
finish the
right.
interview and go into the bedroom, and then I'm sure he was like watching the camera feed in the
Was he at
hallway.
any point a creep beforehand?
I mean, they were like touching each other and stuff, but like it wasn't too bad. Like,
All right. Given the age of the actual actress versus the age of who she's supposed to be,
um, I mean, she doesn't look like a 15-year-old. She looks like
like an
early
adult,
20s.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So if she was supposed to be a 15-year-old, though, do you think their interaction would have been appropriate?
I mean, of course not. No, like I
Okay.
said, the whole thing
That's what
was
I'm.
inappropriate.
No.
Like going to
Right.
her hotel
Right.
room
Was
is
inappropriate.
already,
Right.
yeah. Like I feel like that's a bigger own than Hunter Biden stuff. You
Right.
know, like
So
just being in the room with her, laying down on the bed.
right. Right. No. Yeah. And I mean, so like the way we read on the article was that that Borat came in and said, "She's too old for you. She's 15."
Yeah, and then Giuliani was freaked out and like ran out.
Okay, so that
He
freaked
didn't like
him.
run out, but like he was like, "Whoa, whoa!" Like
I'm not doing nothing.
yeah, he just kind of was like, "I'm out of here. You guys are crazy," like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Um, but I don't know. Like I said, I think he was expecting to bang. Like I think he thought that's what was going down. You
Okay.
know, like journalists, I think like he just expected. The cute journalist from like the right wing website was like, down to pound. Like I feel like
All right. So like the implications of this is this was a setup, but from his behavior, would you think that he's done something like this before?
totally, man. He's a total scumbag. No question.
Yeah, and I think
Like
that's the biggest implication is has he done this before? Who's he
he
done
the
it
whole
to?
reason remember the thing about the 9/11 like he moved the city's emergency command and response team to the World Trade Center.
Right.
So like whenever there was a disaster, they ran it out of the World Trade Center.
Right.
So he had it moved there so that he could bang his mistress. Like I don't know the exact logistics how it worked out, but for some reason moving it there meant he could like hook up with his side piece.
Okay.
And so when 9/11 happened, they were fucked. Didn't have their command center, and he's always been a philanderer. I mean,
Yeah, I mean the philandry is one thing, but the stuff that we're talking about is, it goes a little beyond the just simple philandry, right? And I mean at this point, if there are victims out there that saw this, I would expect them to start coming forward.
I mean, um, those they all get them to sign NDAs and shit.
Yeah, I don't know how good an NDA stands up when
He probably goes to like those like the
or
Spitzer, like the high class call girl thing.
yeah. So
Like
you
he
don't think
probably
it, but
gets.
so do you think he messes with underage girls?
I mean, I, I think, yeah, I mean, not like underage, but like yeah, he probably likes younger women.
Mm.
Um, like I don't think you can really look at it like an underage girls thing, right? Like the girl's of age. It's not like she was pretending to be 15, right? You
That
can't say that like
well, right. So
that's like pretty meta if it's like I was pretending to pretend to be underage. Like it's you know, like I don't think you can really go at him for that. I just
yeah,
think you can go at him for being a scumbag.
right.
Like